Welcome back to A You're Doing the Most. I'm Cinnamon. That's Brittany. Hey.
Motherfuckers.
No, I'm not supposed to intro you. I'm Cinnamon.
I like that intro. I'm
okay.
Brittany.
Okay, beautiful.
Brittany J.
And I'm Cinnamon BMB _ What you been up to, girl?
Nothing. I'm trying to shake some shit, coming up with some merch for the show.
What you mean shake some shit? Like twerk?
No, I can twerk a little bit.
How was your week?
My week wasn't even eventful because I'm finna get on a dating app.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Fuck the outline. Tell me about this.
I've been contemplating this all week. Like, should I get on a dating app?
Okay.
But I just don't know what dating app to get onto.
Well, we have a friend that's experienced in that realm, so you can ask her.
That was back in the day when it was just for whores. I'm trying to
She was really going on dates. And fucking. She was fucking.
I want to go on dates.
To meet like a companion.
Yes, and then we fuck.
Well, maybe you should go to like
blackpeoplemeet.com. Farmers.com.
Crazy. That was the one I was thinking of. I'm not even joking. I was so thinking of the farmers one because I feel like those men are actually really looking for like somebody to come join their saddle.
Their saddle, huh? I'm finna get on farmers.com.
Well, I'm here for it.
We're gonna feed some chickens.
I'm here for it.
How was your week?
It was downright delightful. I don't have any complaints. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. It's interesting dating because I am dating. So it's interesting dating a guy that's also Muslim. So he's also fasting and going through Ramadan. And so like being out with him or conversing with him, it's like, oh, I gotta eat. So it's like, I get it because it's like a bitch time is ticking. It's about to be time to where you can't eat no more. So that's kind of cool. I do have a secret that I've been holding on to that I have not told you.
What's the secret?
Someone's back and back with a vengeance.
In your life? Dating?
I'm going to just name the city.
Okay.
Bompton.
Wow. When did this come about?
About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking.
Okay. About a week ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing
you
serious.
held this in for a week. That's a major for her.
It was killing me, and it was so crazy because I wanted to say something last night, but I was like, I'm gonna tell her on the show so I can see her real reaction. So y'all are getting her real reaction.
Because if you knew what I knew, if you know what is that IKUK? If you know, you know. IKUK. I mean YK. Oh my God, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
IKYK.
Yeah, but you know, so you know. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy or ish or anything like that, but it was just like, he's a person that gets me, and I feel like he's always only been that person. But it's so crazy because besides him and this Muslim nigga I've been talking to, yeah, like we literally can just, it's just,
and he back. I have so many questions.
I'll answer them off this mic, but yep.
I can't just answer one. I mean, ask you one.
Yeah.
Who takes two or who called who? No. How did it start? With a phone conversation or a text conversation?
So it actually started, which I guess it'll bring us into one of these topics.
FaceTime.
No, it wasn't FaceTime. It was actually your birthday weekend. And it was the night I was super drunk. And so I was just like, man, what the fuck? Like,
okay.
It was me. I'll be honest, it was me. Because it was like, it was killing me. But the nigga was watching all of my posts and all that shit. So it's like, nigga, I know you over here. So it's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll probably go to LA soon. We planning a trip soon.
Oh, planning trips.
Well, you know, that's our thing. Like, oh, meet me in Vegas. Oh, meet me here. So we'll probably do Vegas again because we like Vegas.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, so he's back. And it's kind of cool because my brother knows. So, you know who the fuck I'm talking to. I feel like a grown, mature woman.
I have a secret too.
The secrets is secrets time.
It's not like a secret. It's like a confession.
Yes.
When y'all was playing the guessing game when we was in line.
Wait,
I told him who it was.
I knew it because he said it immediately.
I didn't tell him immediately, but when he was going through the line and he had said it, and I'm like, he looked at me. I'm like,
well, I also think because I also think it's because I called him Bono. Because when he had called me, I was like, yeah, I'm all Bono in town. Da da da. Only so many people call my brother that. So it's like if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. And he only went through that went by that name only during his turn. It was his Instagram name for a minute, but people that actually call him Bono, it's like, you know me. So he kind of like put 2 and 2 together and got 4.
Okay.
But
and I had helped.
Yeah, and then you put the sprinkles on top with the cherry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're back communicating again.
Okay.
Let's see how this journey goes.
Okay.
This time.
I'm here for it.
I'm actually here for it too. We're good friends. Anyways, let's get into this beautiful game. I want to play. So we're playing I'm Curious to Know already, making up our own game. But a podcast called Cocktales, who I follow, shout out to Kiki and Medina. They came up with an actual physical card game, which I ordered, so it's on the way. However, once you order it, they do have like little sample things that you can ask. So I put down these 3. So these are 3 we gonna ask. So I'm curious to know, how often do you need to talk to someone you're dating?
Like just going on dates?
Mm-hmm. I had to have this conversation with my damn child.
I say
what dating was.
I say probably every day or every other day.
Okay.
Preferably every day.
Okay.
Because we building a bond or something, but we ain't gotta talk like all the time. Maybe it's every fucking day. Fuck it, every day.
Okay. I'm agree. We need to talk every day. I mean, well, okay. I'm gonna say every other day. I like the answer better. So I'm gonna say every other. I guess it's not peers. It's tiers to dating. So it depends on what tier you're on. So like the person I'm talking about, like that's tier 1. So you need to call me every day.
Okay.
Your favorite maybe tier 2. Every other day ish.
Every other 3 days.
Every other week. If you feel like calling me, cool. If you don't, cool. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. That's your business. So yeah, but if it's somebody that I really like, every day me, please.
Okay. Every day you.
Next one. Would you feel offended if your significant other didn't post you on social media?
Well, just got out of that, but I was offended.
Okay.
I was, because it's just, he was just so public with his last relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what, you embarrassing me or some shit?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So I was offended. Yes.
Okay.
Like, you ain't gotta post me every time we do something, but just let them know that you got a baddie with you.
I agree 100%.
Like,
literally, word for word. Like, you don't have to post me every day. You honestly ain't even ever got you could put a picture, what's that thing over my face?
Yes.
Just let them know you got a bitch.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even post me a Snapchat, something that's gonna disappear in 24 hours. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. In agreement. We are in agreement on that one. Okay. Last one. Okay, 2-part. How do you approach trust in a relationship? ? Do you start with it, or does it have to be earned?
I start with trust, because we've been talking this long if you haven't lied. So I don't know that you lied. If you did lie, I wouldn't know that you lied. But I think I started off because we have nothing to lie about.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have to earn the trust once it's broken. But we coming in this thing with trust.
I agree 100%. So it's like you start off with 10 cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you act a damn fool, I'm going to take one.
Take the cookie away.
Taking them motherfucking away. Not like you say, now you have to earn it back. But yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to get this game. So I'm gonna put the description in the description, of course, y'all. The link to this game, I can't wait to get it. Super excited about it.
And let me tell y'all some sidebar. She said she gonna take this with her on date.
Yeah, so we split cost on shit, everything for the show. And so I sent her a message like, oh, I'm finna buy this game. And then I bought, I think it was like $36 or $38, whatever the fuck it was. She's talking about something. I'm finna cash app you half of it. I'm like, no, you're not, because I'm keeping this. I said, I'm gonna start taking it on my dates. Like, how you doing in my purse? I'm curious to know, motherfucker. Cause I ain't gonna lie, dates kind of be boring. So it's gonna add some.
I just want to be on FaceTime when you do it. Just discreetly put me on FaceTime.
Girl, I will put you on FaceTime and set that bitch up. Like,
please
I'm curious to know. So you can hear his response.
Because I bet they'll be like, this damn hoe.
Okay, now let's get into these topics. Now the main topic, well, not the main topic, but we didn't really recap your birthday weekend, and I feel like so much went on that weekend. We first had to start off with the fact that you celebrated your birthday in Dallas, which I so enjoyed and was so appreciative of, because I literally worked the whole damn weekend. Just the mornings though, but it was perfect to me. I mean, I was a little tired.
I did that on purpose too. I wanted to go in Dallas because you're on the road a lot. So I
appreciate
wanted to
you.
do Dallas in there.
I appreciate you, but that takes me to my first topic: Houston versus Dallas. It's been an argument, or it's been a conversation since we've been in college. Neither one of us are from Houston nor Dallas.
Yeah.
But we've both been here just as long. I've been in Texas 2 years longer than you came to Texas. I just have a little bit more experience than you, but not that much. But I want to know your thoughts. Houston versus Dallas.
Dallas, I'm not used to Dallas, but it was a vibe in Dallas. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's just something about Houston. The only thing I don't like about Dallas is the highway. My way.
The only thing is the highway, Brittany.
Yes, I get confused.
I don't think you understand how similar Houston and Dallas is, especially when it comes to highways.
It's not similar. I feel like Houston is just so simple when it comes to highways, when the construction is over. But Dallas, it have like 3 exits on one turn.
Well, I think that also ties into the fact that you've only been there a handful of times.
And yeah.
So you don't literally clearly I drove most of the weekend and
all the weekend.
And I didn't get lost one time. I don't think we got rerouted one time. That's because I've been there now for a year and almost 2 years.
I still use my GPS in Houston.
Me too. I use my GPS coming here. That's how I got here so fast. Because if I didn't, I would have been sitting on the highway for an extra hour. But yeah, to me, Houston and Dallas,
it's different.
It's very different. But to me, it's kind of the same thing. So for instance, if you pick somebody up from, like, let's just say Ohio, and you take them to Houston for 2 days and you bring them to Dallas for 2 days, they really not gonna know that they in 2 different places for real. Like, to me, it's not that big of a change. Like, to me, LA and San Francisco, 2 different countries. Like, you're literally in 2 different countries to me. But to me, Houston and Dallas is very similar. I prefer Dallas more now, just because, but it's only because I lived in Houston for so long. Or I did Houston for so long.
I just feel like Dallas, you gotta go downtown or somewhere close to downtown.
Nah, we could have fucked up Arlington if y'all wanted to. Because we could have did East. After we left ESO, we could have went to Temptations. Because ESO was in Arlington. Then we could have went right up the street to Temptations if we wanted to. Okay. We could have fucked up that whole area if we wanted to.
What you're telling me is I gotta come for a week.
You have to come for a month. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Yeah, but you do gotta come back.
Okay. So the weekend wasn't enough. Okay, so I can't base it off this weekend, but I would want to go back to Dallas to party.
Yeah, but see, the thing is I really fuck with Houston again.
After last night.
After last night, and then after our Saturdays. Yeah. It's really Saturdays to me, because people always say, oh, Houston Sunday, fun day is unmatched. to me is matched.
Saturday fun day is where it's at.
Yes, to me, Saturday is the day to meet in Houston now.
Yeah.
And to me, Sunday, I give Dallas Sunday to me is unmatched. Wow. But yeah, they're both really, really great places.
Yeah.
And they just both bring out different things. But the other thing they have in common is the African clubs versus the American clubs.
I fuck with the African clubs.
Me too.
I fuck with the African. They always gonna have food, and you gonna always see somebody that got food and want to feed you.
Girl, they always gonna have food. They always gonna have somebody with the bottles on deck. I'm talking about. Why were we in the club until 5 o'clock?
That's the real question, and was kicking it. We didn't want to go home.
I did not want to leave. When that man, first of all, I was drinking clear all night. That man walked over there with the biggest bottle of Hennessy, bro. Like, I'm talking about the biggest bottle that they can sell to a person, a regular person. And he was so turned up, like, take some shots. I was like, fuck it.
It was like 5 liters. That bitch was big.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Houston versus Dallas is going to forever, I feel, be a conversation that I feel like.
But when it comes to the clubs, I'm going with the Africans.
Yeah, when it comes to the club,
I mean, the Americans, okay, it's a good club, but if you want a good after spot from like 2 to 6, go fuck with the African club.
I agree. 100%. So I could do American regular, and then after hours, the Africans is unmatched. You can't find and it's so crazy because we got African after hours in LA, and it be lit.
See,
it's something about, I don't know, maybe because it's their culture
that they party that fucking late.
Yes, and they party all day. Literally, I'm speaking into existence. My 35th birthday, I want to do it in Nigeria. I want to do it in Lagos. They say like they have like, cause it's like their New Year's, all this shit, and they have like these fucking parties all week.
You want me to die
all week? And I'm telling you, I'm gonna make sure I have my bag right.
So I need to start drinking water yesterday.
Yeah, last year.
Lot.
Yeah, you need to start drinking water last year because we going to Nigeria for my birthday, for my 35th, and we going up, 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 up.
I'm not even ready.
Well, get your ass ready. Now, I want to talk about what I saw on the Neighborhood Talk. Actually, I love the Neighborhood Talk. What you think? Who you think better, Neighborhood Talk or Baller Alert?
Neighborhood
Shade
Talk.
Room. Me too. Neighborhood Talk is.
It's like they keep you current and then they keep you guessing too. I don't know. It's just whoever running that page is doing the immaculate job.
100%. I agree. So they posted a tweet from Miss Heather Rose with 3 E's, and she had tweeted and said, "Who's more desperate? ? The girl who messes with the man who has a girlfriend, or the girl who knows her man is cheating and stays through multiple girls?" What do you think? Do you think the girl that's more desperate is the girl who messes with a man that's cheating, or the girl that stays with her man and she know he cheating?
I've been contemplating this question because I saw it as well.
Uh-huh.
And I think I finally come up with my answer.
Okay.
I think the most desperate one is the one who knows her man is cheating and stay after multiple girls. Because you don't know what this nigga telling with the girlfriend. You don't know what he telling the girl he fucking on. Like, oh, we finna break up or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That be my bitch.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you. We just got a baby together.
That's it.
We just co-parent.
And like, cause they have a whole fucking relationship at home. They living together. But we don't know what they're doing.
And it's so crazy because I literally say that all the time. Because, I mean, I don't know if it's because I said this on the episode. I feel like I attract people in relationships. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. But 90% of the time, I don't even find out that the person is even in a relationship until like conversation 3 or 4. And to me, I feel like that should be held at conversation 1. Hi, my name is blank and I'm in a relationship, period. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then that will let me know if I would even want to move forward with this. So I'm going to agree with you and say that I definitely think the one that's more desperate is the bitch that's holding on to this trash ass, ain't nothing ass man. Because what is you doing? Unless you planning your great escape.
And most of the time they don't. They just stand because they don't want to be alone. They stand because they don't want to be alone. It was a show. It was was it Divorce Court? It was something. It was a clip, and this woman and this man, they was going through counseling, and she admitted to the judge that she didn't want to start over. That was like, he was her home, basically. And she didn't want to start over, and that's why she kept staying with him.
I mean, I'm not gonna say. I get it, but I mean, I understand. It's so much, especially as a female, like you telling somebody all your secrets, they know all your business, they know, and then just to have to do that every other year, like, okay, you're my favorite color, green. Okay, yeah, that's not my favorite color, by the way, but I'm just saying, what's your favorite number? Oh, I like to do this. Oh, this is my favorite holiday. Then you got to teach somebody everything about you, which is why I get why people go back to their ex, go back to their ex, go back to their ex. But it's just like, for me, it's like you said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me type shit is like, again,
it ain't gonna be 3.
Read the room. Cause why is this man
read the room?
Why are you staying through this bullshit? It's so crazy because it makes me think about I wanted to know your thoughts. It's not even on this outline, but I'm still gonna ask you, what are your thoughts about J-Lo getting proposed to again by her ex?
Look,
like if you was A-Rod, how would that make you feel?
J-Lo
is the GOAT.
It's the fucking. She's a champ.
The champ is here.
She got proposed to by all her niggas but Drake.
She done got proposed to 8 times.
And then go through with it. None of them. I don't know what she doing. I don't know if she putting something in their tea.
That pussy is power. That pussy is fire.
If I'm just telling, if this one don't work out, she needs to write a tell-all book.
This baby is fire. They talk about Sierra's prayer. Fuck Sierra prayer, but I don't want that shit.
I want J-Lo.
That baby get proposed to,
and it ain't no little bitch ass ring. They ain't some rocks.
Oh, speaking of proposal, what you think about ASAP getting locked up? This man got our good sis, our good queen out here, unmarried. Baby mama status. Now she finna be love after locked up.
I mean, they said he got snitched on by her friend, so
I saw that.
I don't know, cause is he really locked up? Because they said that
no, he's out. Well, they say
they say he was cheating, and clearly that wasn't true.
Well, they say I don't believe that he was cheating.
They was together still.
Yeah, and that girl put out a whole thing about how, she wasn't and she knows Rihanna during this time. I would too. I would put out that same post, and then she probably put that rolling right next to him like, this is not true. And he probably was telling her like, yeah, and then do this and then say that.
No, I don't think he.
You don't think so?
No.
I think he was cheating.
No, I don't think he was. But he really did get locked up though.
Yeah, he got locked up, but he out. He out, I think, like $500,000 bond or $50,000. Don't let me get to line. But he's out.
If he built it out, I mean, if she built him out, that was chump change to her.
Yeah, that's pennies. That baby is a billionaire.
Billion.
So speaking of cheating, I want to know, what do you think is worse? Like, what do you think about your man cooking for another girl versus just having sex with another girl? Well, you say cheating is a deal breaker for you, period. Over.
Period.
Well, which one do you feel is more worse? Like, let's say, for instance, hypothetically speaking, you came home. Let's just say you was in a relationship. Y'all engaged. You come home, and he cooked a beautiful meal for this woman. Let's just say he thought you was out of town on a girl trip. You came home a day early because you wanted to surprise him. A beautiful feast. This nigga done made the table. He got the salad fork, the good fork, the knives, and the spoon. Or you just came home and they was fucking.
I feel like my feelings would be more hurt.
They was fucking.
Yeah. But that damn, if you laid out a whole spread too,
if you use some slap your mama and some Tony's, I'm pissed, because why are you using the good seasonings on it? So especially if you put the parsley on top, I'm pissed.
That's a good one though. Because fucking straight fucking. It could be just them fucking, but That cooking, it holds some weight. Like, you know what this bitch like.
I got a chef friend that listens to the show, and I think he's very interesting. If I was to ever take a guy serious that cooked or that was a chef or whatever, oh my God, if he was to cook for another bitch, how hurt that would make me.
Yes.
It'll really crush me, because to me it takes so much into actually cooking, and niggas get boners by walking down the street, so it's not hard for you to get your dick hard. But the fact that you took your time out your day to cook for this bitch, you cut up onions and all that shit, like, I'm pissed.
I think I want to change my answer to cooking.
I'm pissed. Honey bun, I'm pissed.
Shout out to our goddaughter.
Shout out to my baby. But yeah, I'm pissed. Yeah, I don't like that. So look, but like I say, niggas put they soul, like you put your all into your
meal.
But wait, I got a better question.
Okay.
Your man cheat with 10 different women, 10 girls he just fucked on one time, or he cheat with one girl and fuck her 10 times?
One girl fuck her 10 times.
That's what you rather have?
Fuck. Oh, which one would I rather have?
Yeah, like if this is a scenario.
10 girls. 10 shit, this is no.
10 girls, one time, or one girl 10 times?
Because the one girl 10 times, at this point, they in relationship.
They on their honeymoon. What are you talking about?
At this point.
they go together. He met her daughter. He done took that whole. He done bought that whole Happy Meal and everything.
I'm the secret.
He went to the drive-thru and said it's for a girl.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But 10 girls.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
But it's just one time. It's like, okay, we go out with the boys. Like, okay, we went out last night. We fucked, and then we went out again, and we just had sex, and that was it. Then we went home.
At this, 10 girls at one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 10 girls. It's so crazy. I've been in both situations, bro. I don't know if it was actually 10 girls, because when I see some things, because I like I tell people I go through phones. I told this nigga this shit last night. I did. I told him last night. He was like, so wait, you go through phones? I said, yes, I go through phones. I'm not gonna be that girl like, no, I don't go through your phone. I'm gonna go through that, bitch. I'm gonna learn your password. I'm gonna figure it out, because you're gonna be so dumb to put it in front of me, or I'm just gonna look at your phone sideways and see where you put your prints, and I'm gonna know your password. So I'm gonna go through your phone. Now, when I go through it and my anger is when I start getting more angrier and angrier, or I start to boil and boil, I just black out. So maybe I stopped at 4 or 5 girls, but it was a lot. And then the one who fucked the girl several times, that's a whole nother story.
Wait, let's just backtrack this real quick. How did that conversation go?
Well, he asked me about my ex, and he was like, well, why'd y'all break up? And I was like, because he cheated. And I was like, well, because we already had the conversation that cheating's not a deal breaker to me, because I know I date 1% niggas. Well, I date niggas that are in the 3%, but I really like niggas that's in the 1%.
What's the 1%? Explain these percentages to me.
Okay, so 3% is, 6 feet or higher, 6 figures or higher, no kids, all of that shit gets you to like a tenth of the black. I don't date outside my race. I only date black men. So we're narrowing it down to like percentages. So like, if I was to date a guy that, it would higher my chances if I date a guy that made like 70,000 and he was 5'10" and he had one kid. He may be in the 10%. Or he may be in the 5%. I like to date niggas that's in literally the 1 fucking percent. Literally, like the 1%. So I know what that comes with. And knowing that, I know that it's gonna come with the extra. So I already know myself that that's not a deal breaker with that. But you gotta be a little bit respectful. So like, just a little bit. Don't be nasty with it. Like, why is you texting these hoes? Why is you cash apping bitches? Why is you doing all of that? That's too much. So that's, to me, so that conversation came up to like, oh, well, how did you find out?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, I go through phones.
Go through phone.
Yeah, I do. And I'm very upfront with it because a lot of guys are like, oh no, I don't go through phones. Bitch, I do. I think it's necessary. When people say, should y'all share passwords? You can't have mine, but I should have yours.
Why can't he have yours?
Because I'm not doing nothing.
He had to make sure.
He should trust me. Double standards.
The fuck?
Such is life. All right, moving right along here.
What the hell?
I know I'm sick, right?
Sick as fuck.
I know I'm so sick, and I know I'm toxic, and I've been understanding and accepting it, and I know that not that it's just a part of life, but I do understand where I'm at. You know what I mean? So I know.
I mean, the first step is accepting it. So.
Yeah, I know that I'm extremely toxic, and I know that it may be.
This girl said he should trust me, but I should still have the password to your phone.
Yeah, he should trust me. Well, the thing is you don't have to give me the password. I'll know it.
Cause you're gonna be looking over their shoulder. Not even
looking. The thing is so many times when I've went through phones, it's like it just happens. Like for instance, I was at a very known person's house, and me and my ex, we were in their studio at the time, and the nigga literally handed me the phone unlocked. It was like, hold my phone for me, unlocked, literally, like it being unlocked. And said, hold my phone for me. I said, okay. And so I'm just sitting there because when I'm in the studio, I'm not that girl that's like, eh. Like,
yeah.
I like to be so low key. Like, as big as a personality I have when I'm around known people, I'm like, just because I feel like you're not going to get invited to a bunch of them spaces when you act crazy. So the motherfucker said, hold my phone. So I'm sitting there like, he handed me his phone unlocked. And it was like, no way. And so I'm literally like, what do I do? What do I do? But in the midst of me thinking, what do I do? It was like, go to messages. And then I went to messages.
Your fingers was doing it was faster than your mind.
Yeah. And he was just in there turned up listening to the music. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just scrolling. And I'm guessing he thinking I'm just on my phone. The whole time I'm going through his shit, like going through the shit. So it be times like that. Or it be times when a motherfucker gets so drunk. And then we at the house, and then they phone is just laying there and it's unlocked. Like, why is your phone laying there unlocked? Because it's telling me to go through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the phone whisperer.
Yep. Right along to the next topic. Oh, I really want to have this conversation. Pretty privilege.
Okay.
Do you believe it exists?
Yes.
Okay, what's your definition of pretty privilege?
Pretty privilege.
Okay.
Just like, when let's just take this when we had our Saturdays, for instance.
Okay.
When that guy randomly bought your jersey off your back and we started a whole ordeal with them with their like.
By the way, we are looking for a new couple to date. Me and Brittany, we usually date married couples. We like them to be attractive. We like for the husband to spend money. And it usually works out great. But yes, okay, I agree with that.
It depends. Yes, because we had like this nigga bought hella shots. One time he took all three of us.
Oh, eat that fabulous lobster, bro.
Lobster.
And we had those one shots that had with the bell. Ding,
ding. Yes. He took all three of us.
We as birds.
We was hopping. Then we went to another place. Got some more shots and some more drinks and hookah. Like, he took care of us, but so sadly, that's over with now. So
completely.
I feel like that's to me is a pretty privilege.
So you think if we weren't attractive girls that he wouldn't have came over and spoke to us?
It was so many girls there.
But nobody had on that jersey. You don't think it was just the jersey?
No. That jersey, no.
Well, I was having this conversation with my sister because I forget exactly how we started talking about it. I forget exactly how we started talking about it, but somehow it came up and I was like, oh, I have to talk about this on the show because I think a lot of people think that light skin equals pretty. And
a lot of people does think
that. It does not. I know a lot, well, not a lot, but I've seen ugly light-skinned girls.
I've seen some.
So I think some people think like, I think I remember how it happened, because she was talking about one of her friends and she was like, oh, but she's light-skinned. The girl kept saying, but she was light-skinned. And we like, what the fuck? I'm totally confused on the light-skinned part.
I feel like people who don't like light skins, like they have like a hidden, something happened to them in their life where a light-skinned person wronged them.
Bullied them when they was younger?
Something happened.
It was like, you dark girl.
Yeah.
And then ran off. I'm out of here.
Because, like, why you don't like light-skinned people? Like, well, light-skinned girls or guys.
It's typically only girls, though.
Yeah.
It's only girls. I never hear people always say, oh, I prefer a dark guy, but it's never like no bad spill on no light-skinned niggas. It's only on light-skinned girls.
I feel like either they men left them for a light-skinned girl.
Oh, fuck.
They daddy left their mama for a light-skinned girl. It's something deep-rooted into that. Because she black. Why don't you like her?
That's where I be confused. We are the same. We all fucked. But no, I do think pretty privilege exists. I 100%.
Yeah.
So I'll be clear on that. I do think it exists.
It does.
Oh, 100%. I literally, this is gonna sound so bad, I literally wake up and like make sure that everything is right. Like I make sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed before I walk out the door, just because I know the privilege I walk in. And I don't be wanting to pay for nothing. I don't even like pumping gas. So I do believe in pretty privilege, but I don't think that is the color thing.
It's not.
I don't think it's the color thing yet. Or like I don't think it's just a light skin thing. I know some chocolate girls that could walk in the room and nigga be ready. I feel like no, that's right, bitch. With your beautiful skin and shit. But yeah, I think it's for sure a thing.
I'm telling you. In the comments, I want to know if y'all don't like light-skinned females. Let me know why.
They're not gonna say that, Brittany.
I want to know.
They're not gonna say it.
You better say it.
Yeah. This was a beautiful episode.
If they did y'all wrong, just say that.
They did them dark-skinned girls wrong. Big time wrong.
Oh shit.
Please tune in every Tuesday. Every single Tuesday.
Every
Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
every
YouTube.
Yeah.
We on this thing.
Yeah.
We coming.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah. What?
We got to start adding a freestyle at the end.
Ooh.
No, Brittany. No, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please check us out immediately. We're at You're Doing the Most on Instagram. Please, y'all, share our Instagram and subscribe. Like, I know there's more people listening, so y'all need to subscribe. That's hard to say that word 3 times.
Subscribe. I'm not even gonna try to say it because I need a speech therapist.
Me too. Subscribe and share in y'all chats. We're at You're Doing the Most on Instagram, and I am at Cinnamon JAYE,
and I'm at _BNB_1991.
And this has been another fabulous episode of Hey, you doing the most? Tell them hoes.
Hey, you doing the most? Tell them hoes.